It's February 2nd, 2024. It's This Week in Comics, the Friday recap. Hello everyone and welcome back to This Week in Comics. Now, Fridays are just going to be a recap episode now. I'm not going to score them. I'm just going to run through the issues, little blurbs about what I thought. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we have Beast World number 6. Now this concluded the event. It has a major ending. Now overall, I actually really like the event. You don't need to read all the ventures into different cities and things like that, but if you read the main books, this was a great event and has very big ramifications for the dawn of DC, specifically with the Titans and specifically with Amanda Waller. Batman and Robin Annual number 1. Now guys, this is just an annual issue, so it's a standalone thing. This series, up and down for me. I don't like Simon DeMeo on the art, not on the art on this issue, but the story of this issue is kind of convoluted in a certain way. And does Bloodsport now know that Batman has a son, or that was Batman and Robin he tried to take down? Who knows? Moon Man number 1. Now this is Kid Cudi's book, and while honestly guys, the art in it was really good, and I thought he told a very cohesive story, I just didn't care, so I don't know that I'm going to continue with that series, but you should definitely check it out, especially if you're a Kid Cudi fan, if you want a new superhero. It's an interesting idea. We got Duke number 2. This Energon, however you want to say it, universe book is awesome. They are nailing this between Void Rivals, Transformers, Cobra Commander, Duke number 2, another quality issue. Now, we have Avengers Twilight number 2. These books are kind of hard to come by. I know that comic shops had to order all 5 at once, and I don't know that they trusted it was going to be a big seller. So if you got that, or if you get this book, you should hold on to it because issues are hard to come by. It's a good book, though. We have Batman Off-World number 3. This is the variant. I love Christian Ward's art. I love how he does Batman. However, in terms of this book, best issue so far. Batman in space, how can you go wrong? I really do like that book quite a bit. Alan Scott's Green Lantern number 4. Now guys, this book is the first book to truly make me care about like a gay love story, a gay superhero, how things worked out, things like that. Might be a little bit small-minded of me, but I'm not gay, so gay stories aren't my biggest forte. Avengers Inc. number 5. This concludes Avengers Inc. It has ramifications in terms of Janet Van Dyne, Hank Pym, Ultron, Victor Shade. Listen, this book, in terms of Avengers book, I read both the regular Avengers and this book. This is the better Avengers book, tells a cohesive story, but this was the final issue, so you should definitely pick up that trade, check it out. Incredible Hulk number 8. Now, we know that Eldest and Mother... We know that the Eldest and Mother God are trying to come after Hulk here, almost taking over his body at one point. And we also know from the Ghost Rider that while the boy is who Ghost Rider needs to protect, Charlie, the girl, is who Hulk is going to have to protect and who they're going to be coming after next. Spider-Boy number 3. Man, I had these in a weird order, obviously. Spider-Boy, awesome. Rogues Gallery, awesome. Villains, awesome. Friends, awesome. This is... If you want Spider-Man in the way you remember Spider-Man, this is the book because it's fun, it's silly, it's cohesive, it's original, it's great. Woo-wee! Hard to tell from this cover, but this is American Psycho number 3. Now, there's a cliffhanger at the end of this issue. Not even a cliffhanger, a giant ball drop of information that I did not see coming at all. And I usually can see via foreshadowing and how things are going, where something is going to go. Did not see how the two stories in this book were going to connect at all. Sumerian, you are doing an amazing job. Check it out, American Psycho number 3. Check out Basic Instinct if you haven't been reading it. All right, World Tree number 7. Now, World Tree's entering its second arc, and it really has to expand upon what it was. I don't know if they intended for there to be a second arc. That's what some people at the comic shop are saying. I think they always did, and as they go deeper into the other side of the internet and how things are shaking out, I'm only becoming more intrigued. I call it Tinian's version of It, just updated to include the internet. And then we have Local Man number 9. This is the best Image book out there. No one was competing with it, then no one dropped the ball. Local Man number 9. They are deconstructing the hero comic in the front and in the back. Remember, guys, I'm not going to flip it around. Remember, there's always a B story to this, a back issue story to this. Now, we get to a couple issues I haven't read yet. Edenwood number 4. Now, this book jumps around a bunch between different time periods and different things, so I have not gotten a chance to really pin it down. I want to read through the first 4 issues before I give you an honest assessment, but I kept buying it, so I hope it's good there. Last but not least, Doc Aphra number 40. I haven't read this. I'm missing 7 of the 40 issues, so I'm a completionist. Until I have them all, I won't read it. But Doc Aphra is the best thing Star Wars, Disney, Marvel, anything they've done with Star Wars is Doc Aphra. So check this series out. Go get the first omnibus so you can really get a good idea of the character, and then check out the new series. Now, I did spoil it a little, pulled to the end of the issue, saw Doc Aphra will return, and boy, she better. Alyssa Wong wrote all 40 of issues in this volume, so you should definitely check that out. Now, guys, that's all this week for This Week in Comics. I'm not going to do a bunch of scoring and a huge preamble, a huge anti-ammo. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought of this week's issues. Otherwise, we'll see you next Friday.
Take me.